let's call it Greenburgh Kids News.
Okay.
And your chief correspondent.
Hello, I'm Robert. This is Robert reporting from Town Hall, where Greenburgh has an electric car. There are many parts of this car that make it special. Under the hood, you will find an electric motor. This motor will power the car. The motor will get its power from an electric controller. In any electric controller, there is a pack of 50 rechargeable batteries. These batteries power the electric controller. There are two types of electric controllers. There are the DC controllers and the AC controllers. DC motors run at 96 to 102 volts, while AC motors run at 240 volts. A typical DC controller will be in the 20,000 to 30,000 watt range. The AC controller runs in the 40,000 to 60,000 watt range. They also each have special features. DC motors can be put in overdrive. This means that a 20,000 watt motor will accept 100,000 watts for a short period of time. It will also deliver 5 times its rated horsepower. However, overdrive too much and the motor will break. AC motors have a regen feature. This means that during braking, the electric motor will turn into a generator and deliver power back to the batteries. Electric car companies mostly use DC motors because they are less expensive. Electric cars haven't been built since the 1930s. That was when gasoline was created and people started polluting the environment. Now that we are once again selling electric cars, we can now stop polluting. Since electric cars don't run on gasoline, there is no exhaust from the car that is sent into the atmosphere. The top speed of the Subaru R1E electric car is 62 miles per hour. It can also go 50 miles on a single charge. You can even charge your electric car overnight in your own home. Just plug in to your home outlet in the car outlet where the gasoline tank used to be. It will take 10 to 12 hours to charge. Another way to charge your Subaru R1E is to actually just put a paddle with a charging station. There'll be a charging station in the hood of the car, and then there's a charging station on the wall of your house. There's a slot on the charging station in the car, which is connected to the house. You just put a paddle from the house, you put it into the car, and it acts as a whole transformer. The paddle being one half and the slot being another half. Then you put it into the slot, and then it starts to charge. It's much quicker than just charging in the household. There are 6 major problems with electric batteries. They are heavy. A typical lead-acid battery pack weighs 1,000 pounds or more. They are bulky. The car we are examining here has 50 lead-acid batteries, each measuring roughly 6 by 8 by 6. They have limited capacity. A typical lead-acid battery pack might hold 12 to 15 kilowatt hours of electricity, giving a car a range of only 50 miles or so. They are slow to charge. Typical recharge times for a lead-acid pack range between 4 to 10 hours for full charge, depending on the battery technology and the charger. They have a short life, 3 to 4 years, perhaps 200 full charge/discharge cycles, and they are expensive, perhaps $2,000 for the battery pack for an R1E car. Right now, the cost of a 2-passenger GEM car is $6,759. The cost of a 4-passenger GEM car is $9,695. I'm Robert. Now back to you.
Back to the Greenburgh Kid Report. I'm here with Paul Feiner, supervisor of Greenburgh, and we are here with an electric car. In our previous video, Robert told us about some technical facts about the electric car. This electric car is a little different though.
And this is different than the cars that Robert explained. This is a Mini Cooper.
And it's 178 of 500 in the USA, hence the name stickers on the side. And it's a very smooth ride, but normally it would cost $50,000 if you buy it. Because this is a BMW, as Paul just stated. This is also a Mini Cooper, which makes it a little more expensive. And
Can I just mention another thing as a follow-up to Robert's comments? This car could get about 120 miles without charging, and it takes 26 hours to charge this car, but we're getting from Mini Cooper from Minis of Westchester a supercharger. So in a couple of weeks we'll be able to charge the car, and it will only take 3 hours to charge the car. So it's a little different.
So how much money do you how much money is it per month if you're
Well, the town,
renting it?
we're getting a great deal. We're getting this for $10 a month, but we're sort of the guinea pigs. This is not being marketed to the general public. If
So they're not making more of these.
right, they're just making 500. Minis of Westchester is actually leasing the cars, and it's much more expensive. It's I think at least about $800 a month if a private person would lease it. But right now their goal is to test, for people to test it, because the technology is in its infancy, and a lot of work has to be done.
You think more of these will come out in the future?
Right. This is a 2-seater. It's not a 4-seater car. We don't know the impact cold weather is going to have on the batteries. We don't know how many breakdowns there's going to be. And when we leased this, we basically were told that there could be problems. Again, it's evolving technology.
So does this have basic features in it, like the radio and all the brakes and everything that you need in a car?
It does have the basic features. Obviously, it does have a brake, because without a brake, it wouldn't pass the inspections. It has radios, it has air conditioning, it has heating, defrosters. It's a regular car. Every time you press on the brake, it uses up more electricity, and every time you put the air conditioning on.
So how long can you go without recharging this car?
They said ideally, up to 120 miles, but people are saying that it's probably anywhere in the range of 80 to 120 miles, depending on the conditions. If you're using the air conditioning, if you're using the radio, if you step on the brake too much, all these things generate more energy.
So you charge up this car every day?
Yeah, can I just show you how you charge it? And Robert, can I just show you also? Can you please take this out? You can pull it with both hands. Okay, that's, you want to show? Okay, now you see over here? Now get this over here, matching this over there, and then push really tight.
Like this?
Yeah. Okay. Now it's recharging. Now, see over here, there's a light.
Yes.
That shows that it's it's recharging. If the light doesn't go on, it's not charging.
So does the light stop blinking when it stops recharging to let you know?
Great. Should we take both of you on a ride?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
We go only one at a time. So, can you take the charger out, please? Excellent. Okay, there you go. And over here.
Can I mention that most electric cars were once actually gasoline cars?
Really?
Yeah, that's a fact. They were transferred. This used to be where the gasoline tank was.
Right.
They remove all the gasoline parts and they add the electric parts. But
But this is a new
otherwise,
car.
you wouldn't even know it's an electric car.
Right. That's interesting. Okay, why don't you go in the car and then we'll give you a ride. The first thing you do is, this is the key. It's not a regular key. Okay, now you I have to put the seatbelt on, otherwise I'll get a ticket from the Greenburgh police. The seatbelt's on like this, right? Then what you do is you step on the gas brake right over here. Put the key, which is like this, put it like this over here, right? Go like this, and then you start here. Now the power's on. Okay? Then we go. Here.
How many places do they have where you can recharge this?
Well, that's a good question. This is the only place you could recharge it here. But you could charge it, in your home. But but this is like a big cord, and
But the only public place is here.
yeah, and that's what they have to change with the technology.
That's why people have them.
Yeah. Wait.
We can stop all the Saudi Arabian power struggles for oil. If we use this instead of oil, Saudi Arabia will be out of business.
Exactly.
Okay.
Terrific.
Thank you. Come in close. Yeah.